Like, let's play Hot Wheels World Race for the GBA. For some reason, I don't know what it is about Hot Wheels games specifically. I have a hard time remembering their names sometimes. Anyways, Drifting Ryan Storm's team. We're gonna see a nice little introduction to them. So time trial though. So we're gonna see if we can unlock new cars this week. I believe that's how we get new cars. So I guess I'm looking. Oh, there we go. I was thinking, like, that doesn't look like 24/7. Got some cloaking technology or something. So we're just racing a ghost here that doesn't look very ghostly. Yeah, though, so Drifting Ryan Storm. And considering he has his own game show already, he probably is the one hosting this whole thing. But I decided to join on in on the cause. Just to make things more interesting, supposedly, though, of course, with him actually being a somewhat decent driver lately. He's actually just helping search. Helping lead the masquerade. Man, I'm getting more boosts than I can actually use. So there's a time limit for how long you can boost for at once, looks like. But it's pretty long. I still tend to just tap the boost button instead of holding it, although I'm holding it lately a lot. There we go. So you just like that. So if you can boost for a while, it works out pretty well. Good chain of boosting seems pretty good. Although considering the acceleration you get so suddenly, well, I don't think you actually... I think you pretty much immediately accelerate to your max boosting speed when you use boost, and then you stay at that. I don't think it's like, say, velocity X where... What? I don't know where luck factored into that at all. I don't know if it's like... Oh jeez. I don't know if it's like velocity X at all where boosting actually does give you an initial extra speed boost, and you just boost rapidly, you'll get infinite speed basically. Anyways though, so of course Drifting Ryan Storm is all about these precise kinds of stunts. I love how I get better coring by boosting. That's so counterintuitive, but actually is kind of nice. Like, you basically have a power-up with limited uses that makes you handle better. And it's actually really good to specifically save boost for turns like this one, which is actually a really interesting mechanic. I think it works surprisingly well. Anyways, so Drifting Ryan Storm doing a nice little exhibition, showing how things work, showing off the stunts. Beautiful. So, though, we still don't have any new cars from that, I don't think. Yes, I didn't say we got any new cars. So I'm curious... Or I might be doing unlock new cars by doing something else. I thought it was time trials, though. I'll look at things like if you go into League. So if I play as these same guys again, I can now do Veteran with these guys. I'm guessing I can't do Veteran with anyone else. No, okay, so I have 3 to do with every single team. Okay. And since I didn't unlock a car by completing the first one with those guys, I'm guessing that I'm gonna have to... Might still be more time trials to unlock more. We'll see if Drifting 24/7. Drifting 24/7? No. So not that. Oh well. I didn't actually select the track. There's multiple tracks I can select. Yes. Huh, so some of these actually gives me somebody... Bonus track 3, creative names. Actually gives me somebody specific to beat, apparently, on some of these. Gotta beat Vert. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting experience. But some of these it doesn't, which is interesting. Why is that? So this episode will probably be devoted entirely to these. Might be you need to beat somebody in particular to be able to play as them. We'll see. Yeah, so I guess we're still in the nice little warm-up stages of... no rubber banding now. In the nice little warm-up stages of... this competition. We're still gathering interest. I mean, if this is supposedly competition for entertainment's sake and proving who's a better driver, then we're going to want to make it look authentic. Start off with... Don't just jump right in with the best drivers. And again, we need to... Oh, give the others a chance to learn. So I hate this turn. Jeez. Maybe I should just use the brake on that. I've been using what I think is the handbrake on that. Unless I had that brake and handbrake mixed up or something. It's possible. I don't know. It's very possible. It's a good thing that I'm used to hearing that sound from Soundtrack Challenge and like it as a result, because otherwise I'd probably get really tired of hearing the sound that it makes whenever you can do a stunt successfully. Oops, I wanted that here. Okay, so no, that's definitely just like the hard brake. Yeah, so the right trigger does seem to be the hand brake or something different, but it doesn't feel like it's working very well. I do remember the handbrake actually was useful on Soundtrack Challenge. I did usually use it on hard turns. That was actually very useful. In fact, not using it on a hard turn was generally a pretty bad idea. Especially the turns you could fall off of towards the end of the game. Go on, show us at least kind of how to do this stuff. Drifting Rhinestorm. Oh man, I did not win that by as much as I should have. Phew. I mean, again, Drifting Rhinestorm is not the best of our razors. But it doesn't seem to be like keeping track of what we're doing here, or who's winning what, or anything like that. The one thing that's gonna be different about this next one is we actually have a person we can beat in this one. This might unlock that person. So we'll see. So we might be able to unlock Mega Duty here. And then play as Mega Duty in our next little round through. To the next area. So it seems like for now though, for this particular chapter of our adventure at least, and by that I mean the first half of the chapter, I guess, the GBA version of this game, it's probably just gonna be, Steel Tricks already. Be creative, Rhinestorm. Seems like for now at least we're gonna be preoccupied with searching more than anything else. We have to see if we find anyone, or rather anything, or specifically that. The search is back on. So that wasn't the best lap, considering I hit actually first. I was holding off my boost for a little bit there, but the thing is, part of it is if you hit a wall while you're boosting, it actually isn't that bad. Ah, jeez. Yeah, handbrake really makes you slide off your shoulder a little bit, sometimes it feels like. By sometimes I mean always. If I can beat Mega Duty here, that would be good at least. I'm paying attention to what tricks I'm doing either. Dad! Handbrake just ends up making me stop dead. I got a worse lap this time. I can't afford to let that sort of thing happen. I have to catch up really, really quickly here. I have to be careful about when I use my boost. So I want to save it for turns like this one, where I usually run into problems. Darn. Ah, come on! That might have lost it for me just then. I don't know, though. Some of these turns are brutal. Like, I really don't know how to make these, actually. I really don't know what to do about that, actually. And that's not going to win me anything. Yeah, I am curious, though, if I just have to beat my opponents to unlock them. And having bad acceleration isn't helping me out here, either. You know what? Randstorm, how about you relegate this to one of your... I don't need good brakes. I'm slamming into walls anyways. How do you relegate this to one of your better contestants? Someone that you know is a decent driver. You've seen their experience. So this car's gonna have better acceleration, which is precisely what I need, really. To recover from hitting walls. Of course, at the same time, it has worse brakes, and it's probably gonna hit walls more, too. This game has like a handling stat, though, which makes me concerned that I'm always gonna have a hard time steering this game. So I may want to do something like I did just now, where every time I hit a turn, I save all my boost specifically for hard turns. I never use boost on those turns. So I can boost out of the turn, for instance. Save myself some time. So that wasn't too bad. But something's be better. Should have used boost there, though. Man, these sides of the road really, really slow it down, too. And I've been noticing it this whole time, but man, it's crazy that you and you're boosting so not as much as they do. I guess just need to slow really, really hard in some of these turns. So now I have a bunch of boost left, and I'm actually ahead by a little bit. So I think it's just figuring out the strategy for not losing so much on those turns. Darn. Interesting seeing us both do the same trick like that, though. Avoiding those rough patches that slow down so much. Yeah, I just can't be afraid of slowing down too much on these turns, I guess. Because I slow down even more if I actually try to make the turn at full speed. Even if I'm boosting, which normally helps my handling, but in this case, it's not what I need. Okay. Much better. Good old muscle tone. One of the stunt cars from other game. From Sunset Challenge. So does that unlock him for me? Yes. Okay. Alright. So that's worked out. So that means next time we'll go back to illegal, go back with Mega Duty to teach us how things work here in Veteran. Yep, look at that. Perfect. Alright, see you then, guys.